We're breaking a sweat here on Ice Time Online this week. We're getting ready for the broadcast with a trip to the weight room here, riding bikes, perhaps getting ready. A lot of guys do ride the bikes to get ready, but a lot of guys like to have a little bit more fun when they're getting ready for a hockey game.
Yes, and that fun is called sewer ball. It's a game with a soccer ball, and it basically is hockey's version of baseball's warm-up game, Pepper, and a group of guys that are showing off their soccer skills, and Jonas Junlund is the champion on this team, and we talked to him about it.
He played soccer in Sweden until high school when he had to make the choice between hockey and soccer. Coming up on the program as well, we will talk with Brett Sonne about his involvement with the Canadian World Junior Hockey Championship team, which won the 2009 World Junior Championships. 2010, Team USA came up with the big overtime victory, and Aaron Palushai was involved in that team, so a little bit of a rivalry there. If you've got a submission, something you would like to see on the program, make sure you email it in radio@rivermen.net. If it's good enough, we might just do it.
So what's the name of the game?
Two-touch.
Sewer ball?
Pretty much, sewer ball, two-touch. You can touch it twice, not more. Can't touch the ground. The guy touches the last before the ground is out.
Real nice.
You're the best on the team from what we hear.
Me and Ports usually have some good battles out there, and we usually win a couple each for a game.
Now everybody in the league does this, right?
I think so. I believe so. It's a fun game. You get your muscles going, and get a bit of a heat, and prepare for the game and have some fun.
Right. We should tell everybody that it's between 5:30 and 6 o'clock right now for a 7:05 game coming into Carver Arena here against Toronto. This is part of your relaxation warm-up routine. You guys do this on the road too, don't you?
Yeah, we do it all the time. We have our meetings inside, get heat up in here, get the muscles going, then we have a bit of a more warm-up on the ice, and then game time.
You look like you've had a little bit of soccer experience.
We play a lot of soccer in Europe, and we play this game before every game home in Sweden too, so I have a bit more experience than the other guys, but they're learning, they're getting better.
So you're a ringer?
Yeah.
That's all.
We're here with Rivermen head coach Rick Wamsley. We were just shooting sewer ball outside the building, and you're from a little bit of a different generation. What did they do back in your day?
Well, when I first started, we had 4 or 5 guys that smoked cigarettes before the game. Everybody drank coffee. There was no team active warm-up whatsoever. You were just individually responsible for getting ready to play. I was a 20-minute stretch guy and getting my routine if I was playing, and I was a 5-minute stretch guy if I wasn't playing. So it was very different.
Have you ever seen these guys with the soccer ball do what they're doing out there?
I've seen a couple teams, guys in St. Louis do it all the time. I haven't seen our guys in Peoria just yet, but I can hear them for sure. It's good. It gets the heart rate going, it gets the legs loosened up, and a little bit of a sweat before they step on the ice, so it's okay.
Sonny, last week Team USA wins the World Junior Hockey Championships. Not to rub that in a little bit, but you were on the Canadian team that won last year. Just talk about what an experience it was like playing and then winning that gold medal.
Yeah, it's an unbelievable opportunity. It's the best amateur tournament out there, and to be able to be a part of it, and then eventually win it was, an opportunity of a lifetime that I'm never going to forget.
There are 60 teams in the Canadian Hockey League between the Western League, the Quebec League, and in Ontario. There's a lot of players that want to play on that team. Talk about the selection process and how hard you had to work to make that team.
Yeah, it's just a process of showing up to every game with your club, and then eventually hoping you get named for the trial, and then it's that early morning call that you don't want to get. So it's tough on you mentally and emotionally, but the process is worth it in the end.
Do you have any favorite memory, obviously, aside from that last second ticking off the clock and getting gold medals, or something that sticks out to you as a favorite memory that you have from the World Juniors?
Yeah, obviously that memory is the top one, but being able to get a goal in that tournament, had a couple opportunities that were missed, but when I scored against Russia, that was probably the most treasured moment I have.
Just over 2 minutes in, Stephen Delarobert and Evander Kane do good work down low. Brett Sonne in front, he scores. Becomes the 15th different Canadian to score a goal this tournament.
Some pretty good teammates on that team as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of good guys and really good hockey players, so it was an awesome opportunity, and like I said, it's something you don't forget.
All right, this year Canada never loses, but they did this year. Where did you watch the game?
Buffalo Wild Wings with a lot of the guys on the team, so yeah, it was a good game. I don't know if you watched it, but the Canadians found a way to get it to overtime, and the Americans, they played a good game. They're a good team, and it's good hockey to watch, and it's good for the tournament.
How much flack did you take from Aaron Palushai?
Not so much.
No?
Not as much as I thought with his personality, but no, it was good for the Americans, and it's like I said, it's good for amateur hockey and that tournament.
Did you give him a couple extra shots last year when you were playing against them?
No, we would never meet up on the ice that much. I don't remember, but it was a fun experience, especially for the both of us being able to play against each other. But this year, like I said, good for the Americans, and it was a good hockey game.
All right, Brett, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
There's a chance here on the 3-on-2 rush. Over the line, Carlson. He scores! The U.S. wins the gold medal! John Carlson has done it! And the building is quiet again.